Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Mike Sylvester, aka Financial Jetly. Welcome to another episode of Better Future Conversation, a project that is geared towards helping you to become financially independent, financially viable. To help you to live your best life and become your best self. So today, I want to just give you an update on my latest project. I'm started doing some farming, some backyard farming. In a video I did not too long ago, I showed you, how I started doing some planting in some raised beds, and I had planted a number of items. It's my seasoning. I planted some tomatoes, I planted some kale, I planted some beets and carrots and lettuce and arugula and some of these very interesting things. I had a big time plant. I also had a lemongrass plant. So all of these things to help you to season your little meat and cook your little veggie dishes and so on, your little salads and your little seasoning. Seasoning is very important. Like my big time. I like my pom and pork. I don't get a pom and pork plant in particular. But so what I want to do today is to really give you an update, let you see how things are progressing. I have some good news and I have a little bad news. I think one of my beds would have been attacked. I don't know if it's by an animal, but it would have eaten like what of the 10 or so plants I had there. They ate about 8, so it's kind of bad. But I have to do some investigation because I don't know what animal. I saw a goat some time ago in the in the land, and I spoke to the owner, told me to tie his animal and so on. But this bed is really close to the house. I don't think the goat came all the way down here. So it has to be some kind of animal, but I don't know. So I had to find, I had to do some research and do my little investigation and so on, come up with a solution and sort of mitigate that issue. But outside of that, it's a good feeling. It's a good thing to see things growing. To just lie down and see things growing. So in the morning I watch them grow, in the night I give them a little water and thing, and the plants are doing well. I like to see that. In another episode, I will show you progress I've been making on the hydroponic aspect of my farm. So that part I will plant a lot of the leafy vegetables. So I'll do more of the lettuce and the arugula and the spinach and so on. But that is something coming. I'll take you through the entire process. So I'm very excited about that. Again, I tell you, my goal is to become self-sufficient in food production. So a lot of my vegetables and so on, I'm going to do that. And then again, who knows, I might just give meat a rest. And so if I become a vegan, I don't have to buy no meat, and I don't have to rear no fowl and chicken and pigs and so on. By the way, I don't need to pick another pork, man. I'm a whole Rastafarian, So I'm from the countryside, I know the bush. Just letting you know. So all of that, just saying that, letting you know what's going on and keeping you updated. And I want you to continue to encourage me. And if you have any tips in terms of how I can make my plants and so grow a little better, and by the way, if I grow a lot, I'll share it with you. I'm not a stingy person. So as you can see, right, these are the beds. The first bed I'm going to show you there, and you can see some tomatoes and some other beautiful plants there. This is a lemongrass. It's a transplant from another place, so it took a little while before it catch itself, but it's looking pretty good now. I've started to, of course, pick the leaves and so on already, and so I love lemongrass tea, man. This is one of the best things you can have in the morning. On this side here, you'll see my little oregano plant. I just weeded, so it's looking a little bit thing, but that's fine. Here I have a mint, I have a parsley, I have some I can't remember the name of the plant and my big time, big time, love the big time plant, as I said before. And then this is the other bed. This one is behind the house really, and if you look at it, you will see inside it some okra plant. I have this shade on the plant and so on, so you can to prevent the sun. You can see some pest damage in the plant that I just showed you this. So I have to address that. I'm working on basically trying to come up with a natural pesticide to be able to keep off the ants and the other bugs that are attacking the plants. I have a pepper tree here that is growing already. In fact, when it came, it had 2 peppers on it, and I picked them, and of course you can see New peppers are coming up real nice. And this is a new bed that I did recently. I mean, that bed took the most work out of me. I had to really dig into the soil to be able to get the plants and so on. So it was a bit rough, but I see there is progress there. It's the last bed that I planted, so the plants are a lot smaller than the other beds. But there again is progress. It helps you to move. This is the bed that I spoke about with respect to the plant damage, and as you can see, there's hardly anything in that bed. I'm a bit concerned because I'm not sure what would have attacked it. As I mentioned, it's probably a goat or some other animal, but I need to check that, because if I have to replant it, I want to make sure that it is not there's not a repeat of basically what has happened in that particular regard. So that is basically an update, and as I said, I will give you updates as we go along, and I look forward to hearing from you, your advice in terms of how we can make this better. Yeah, so that's it, my friend, for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good one. Bye bye. Cool.